Hello and welcome to the 83rd Synergia Forum, the 19th in our series of virtual forums. And the topic for discussion today is to assess the future of national currencies in a digital world.
True decentralized currencies that have essentially no entity other than a protocol that is managing its monetary policy, like Bitcoin, and corporate currencies like Libra. So we have a choice, and we have a choice as individuals that I think is going to come down to a very important question. It's one that is very, very relevant in the digital age.
People are very much ready to burn money, to burn capital, to try and make sure that there is an alternative there. So that is one big advantage that we carry in terms of taking the alternate forward. The second is, of course, the issue of demographics. Now, a large part of the population is actually growing and starting with a technology which at least the people in our generation were not used to. So it's not a question of trying to adjust to technology, but it is getting birth with the technology and then taking it forward.
One of the concerns about Libra is that it does give an enormous amount of power to companies like Facebook, because Facebook could essentially, without making it a law, indirectly compel people to use that currency because there is an existing network of community. Facebook has been, I think Zuckerberg himself, quipped that it was like a nation, right? So there's this 2 billion users of Facebook who feel compelled to communicate and talk and exchange ideas with each other.
I think we can keep playing around with this, but you will require a third party certifying whatever is the medium of exchange.
In the crypto world, we tend to describe the third party as an entity, whether it's Facebook or a person or a government or a bank. I think it's quite possible in this construct to think of perhaps that third party in a much more amorphous sense as being, if you like, the community that runs the protocol or that maintains that protocol.
Again, the whole thing is a matter of trust. When you're talking about 130 crore people in India, do you think they are going to trust a machine and an algorithm? I suspect that phenomenon is at least decades away, if not more. So question of trust is central to currency and governance.
In terms of trust in issuance and managing currency, I don't think there is any trust deficit there.
Does the world have a stable international monetary system? And I think the answer is no.
What constitutes the appropriate union for a currency is not an objective, straightforward economic question. It's political, social, cultural. So to get India together as a country is the sort of the underlying challenge on which the currency is an overlay.
Trade and governance are going to be quintessentially coupled, and there's no way you can break them. And you're finding increasingly that the pressure on one is affecting the other. And my sense is if we don't have or improve governance in all societies, wherever we are, the onus to move to alternate forms of living our lives, I will put it that way, will be more.
Digitalization and using digital means of exchange and other things will surely pick up, but digital currency is some way away.
Thank you all, gentlemen. And I wanted to just tell Mr. Michael Casey that any conversation that starts in the US these days ends in China.